What up, guys? Fruit Punch CB here, back with some White Album 2. Oh, I'm sorry, it's White Album 1. See, I'm so used to playing 2. I'm still haven't gotten used to playing part 1. Even though we've been playing for like months. That's alright. Bum, bum, bum. Aqua Plus. This sounds good. I love this opening. It really sets the mood. Damn, I wish the entire visual novel was like this, right? I feel like, oh my god. Don't get me started. There's a lot of issues I have with this game. It's really because it's not linear. That's really the issue for me. I wish it was linear. What's today? The 18. What the hell is the 18? The next one's the 22nd. Do we get this mana? Mana is always the safe choice. Cause if we be nice to Yuki too much, it might take us down to the Yuki route. What do I want to talk about mana? Damn, dude, I'm dumb. Hobbies, literature. Hey, fuck it, entertainment. I think what's her face like entertainment? Sayako. I forgot how good this game looks. What the hell I've been looking at? 720p this entire time? Oh, Rina's birthday, man, fuck. We did that last round. Rina can take care of herself. Dude, if we go with Rina, she quit being a pop star. We can't do that. Why's this one not? Entertainment. When's the next one? The 22nd? 22nd. 20th. Dang. No more Yuki and Rina, right? No more. Oh yeah, Fuji? She called me Fuji? Oh, that's my last name. The 20 seconds, we gotta go to the TV station. There you go. Whoa, idle mode. Alright. I'm working on the production team for a music show. I'm kind of nervous working alongside celebrities. First thing first, the guest list. Oh, Sakurako Club is coming in. I wonder if I get to see Sayako. I'm sure I will. I mean, she's their leader after all. Huh? Why am I so nervous? Maybe because I'm seeing her on stage rather than on campus. Back when I only knew the face she puts on TV, I don't think sharing a studio would have this kind of effect on me. Odd how that works. For some reason, now that I actually know her, my heart is pounding like crazy. She's not going to show up, right? By this time in the production, I got to at least say hello to her. Or rather, I would have expected to. A call came in to another program but short staffed, and as the newbie on set, I was offered up as sacrificial lamb. I'm in the middle of studiously annotating an incredible dense script. Apparently one of the actors is a little weak in the reading comprehension department. I miss seeing Sayako moment in the sun. Phew, finally free from script duties. When reinforcements arrived partway through the work, and we end up finishing faster than expected. I wonder if the production crew is finished recording. As I quickly walk down the hall, distracted, a familiar name suddenly jumps out at me. Sakurako Club Green Room. The plastic nameplate is described with a gothic-looking font. I don't hear any sounds come from inside. However, it's not like I can just knock to see if anyone answers. Should I stick around for a few moments? I was told that if I wrap things up early, I wouldn't have to go back to the studio until our debrief meeting. And I don't have anything else to do. If only that were to randomly bump into each other. Oh, she's here! Yeah, just like that. Wait a minute. Oh. I have to see her. I turned to see the one and only Sayako standing there. She looks very different from the other day at school. Standing there in the hall, she comes off as far more striking. It's kind of weird. In my head, I know she's the same girl I met before, and yet seeing her in that outfit makes me feel almost like I'm meeting her again for the first time. It feels almost like deja vu. Oh right, I had basically the same reaction the first time I saw Yuki all dressed up. I'm sure Sayako would dress up that first time we met in the hall, but I was too distracted at the time to notice. And that's probably why I'm not used to seeing her like this. Hey, I am with staff. I've been so distracted by her appearance I forgot to answer. I work here as an AD, part-time, but still. When we literally ran into each other in the hall, she seems convinced enough. Did you think I snuck in here or something? Oh, good. Her response is pretty in line with her personality, though my opinion is the opposite. There's no denying there's an aura about her. Seeing her up close like this, she's almost overwhelmingly gorgeous, I mean it. The outfit itself may not be anything all that special, but it's the way she wears that sets her apart from the average person. I understand why her fans feel the way they do. Though Yuki pulls off the girl next door image better. Something wrong? Jiro. Sorry, it's the first time I've seen you wear your stage clothes. I couldn't see much pinned to the floor last time. Oh my god, the side boob! The little side boob! I like that. The arm pins! That's good too. Damn! She reflexively comes up with an excuse before cutting herself off. I'm not mad about it at all. Besides, that's how we met, right? Nope. Sorry, I didn't mean to. I found my eyes constantly drawn to her without realizing it. Though I don't feel guilty about it at all. Maybe making people feel comfortable with looking is part of the core idol skill set. Sure. I feel like calling her gorgeous is a little too direct. You're amazing, truly. Sorry, I couldn't think of a better way to put it. What? I'm not a dick. That would have been good too. She looks like she's about to punch me before letting her hands fall to her side. As she peers quizzically into my face, she steps a little closer to me. Her gaze is so intense that it causes my heart to skip a beat. No real reason. That's just what came out. It's not a lie, but for some reason I feel oddly rattled. What the hell? What's with this facial expression? That's funny, cute. I like this. She doesn't say anything else after that. It's suddenly kind of awkward. Don't you have a recording to do?
AD がこんなところで立ち話なんかいいの？
I'm also all done as far as work goes.
そうなんだ。
I was helping out another crew, so I'm all alone on break right now, and I have some free time on my hands.
だから廊下でぼーっと突っ立っていたのね。
No, that was unrelated. If I told her I was waiting in front of her green room hoping to see her, she'd definitely call me a perv. What about you? Why aren't you hanging out with the other girls?
他の？
The one in the club.
それね。別行動。こんなの珍しくないわよ。コンビとか普段は一緒にいない人も
Bruh,
多いし。
I think she lying to me, bruh. Yeah, I had no idea. Yeah, she definitely lying.
あのね、言い忘れてたんだけど。
Oh, that reminds me.
何よ、急に声なんか上げて。
I was supposed to help out with your taping today. You were on a music show, right? I was originally scheduled to work with that production crew. I wish I could have seen you perform live.
それは。
Oh, what's wrong? Guilty conscience? Oh, the other girls. Looks like the rest of your club is coming.
こっち。
Ah! What's going on?
いいから。
Oh! I don't know what's supposed to be here. She grabs me by the hand and yanks me into the green room. It's separate from the one, the Sayako Club written on the door. She shoves me into the room before leaning back against the door. Why are we?
質問は後。今は静かにして。
Her ferocity causes my mouth to snap shut. The kind of cacophony only a group of girls can create passes us by the hallway outside. Meanwhile, the tension here in this room is suffocating. She lets out a shaky sigh of relief, far removed from her usual speaking voice. Still slumped against the door, her body slowly slides to the floor. The song. Sayako. I don't care if you're an idol or not anymore. She sits there without saying a word. I can tell she doesn't want to talk by the way her gaze is fixed on the floor. The silence seems to stretch out forever. Meanwhile, the tension in the air remains.
聞きたいことがあるんでしょ。
She mumbles quietly.
そんな顔してるわ。
I repeat my question from earlier. Where are we?
私の控室よ。
Hers? The way she says it is clearly not a good thing.
やめましょう。こんな白々しい話。
Her bravado doesn't last long. Sulking for some reason, she glances over at me.
嘘はついてないはずよ。
With that, she drops her gaze again, like she's reassessing her own actions.
わざと黙ってたわけでもない。あなたは頭から決めてかかってたし、それで訂正しそびれて。
It's times like this when I'm sure I'll be able to offer better words of comfort with more life experience. But I'm just a kid who went to college because why not? And my way of speaking is far from refined. So what you're saying is,
卒業ってこと。
dang, she's no longer part of the crew. Graduated. Graduated is a nice term of being let go. Even I can hear the hypocritical ring in her choice of words. I feel like it's not cause for congratulations, huh?
そのくらいはわかるんだ。そうよ。アイドルから次のステージにとか言って、手のいいリストラよ。
Oh my god. You know, there's a lot of group where they use the word graduated. They're like, oh, maybe she left on her own accord. Damn, that's just another word for being fired. What? Maybe they left on their own accord. I don't know. I don't want to... Whatever. I guess in her case, though, she graduated, aka she got fired.
仕事も随分と減ってるわ。桜子クラブの冠が外れた途端にね。
Yeah?
それはもうびっくりするくらいにね。で、ファンも熱心なファンほど
Damn.
消えるのは早いものね。
They only loyal to the group, not her.
別に 当てにはしてなかったけどね。
I would never abandon my idol. I wouldn't. That's me. I'm sure there's at least a couple who stuck around, right? I tried to come up with something, but it sounds flimsy.
言っとくけど、同情とかやめてよね。
She knows what I was trying to say, chuckled sarcastically. She stares into the mirror set up in a corner of the green room. From where she's sitting, she should have a clear view of her own reflection.
不思議なものね。桜っ子クラブをやめたら、途端にいつものヒラヒラした服が未練がましく見える。
Did she quit or did she get fired? Let me listen.
桜っ子クラブをやめたら、途端にいつものヒラヒラした服が未練がましく見えるわ。
She continues staring at herself in the mirror. We're going to assume she got fired. The sadness in her eyes gradually deepening by the second.
もう行って。そろそろマネージャーが戻ってくるわ。それに、あなたもお仕事があるんじゃないの？
Nah. But I'm not sure if I should leave her alone when she's clearly not doing well.
あなたがいると着替えられないのよ。
Oh, that's true. She's already has an infutable excuse on hand, and I can't make myself walk out of the room.
いいのよ。わかってる。こうなったのはあなたのせいじゃない。あなたに悪意なんてないことはちゃんとわかってるから。
Her words of kindness only end up making me feel guiltier, to hyper aware of how powerless I am to help.
さよなら、エディ君。
No, not the sayonara. Nothing good's come from sayonara. She mumbles before sitting down in the folding chair and burying her face in her hands, clearly exhausted. I see her slender shoulders tremble faintly. Damn, dude, that's me. I'm handsome.
泣いてないから。
I'm way more handsome than in anime. I saw what he looks like in the anime. Was not impressed. What he looks like in the visual novel. Just no face. He's kinda handsome.
ただ、ちょっとびっくりしたから。それで、涙が出てるだけ。
Now she's not moving at all. Unable to bring myself to say anything else, I leave the room. Ignorance can be cruel at times, along with helplessness. Dang, I don't even know what to do. She just started crying. On my way back to the studio, Yuki face pops into my head. There are those in the idol world who rise into stardom and those who fall from it. The distance is the same, but the nuance is very different. I wonder, someday, will the entertainment industry turn its back on Yuki in the same way? I really want to hear her voice so badly. Dang. I don't know what I would have done. There's nothing you could do. You gotta give her space. Maybe we shouldn't talk about entertainment. Fuck entertainment, right? I feel like that's very insensitive.
あ、藤井さん。
Okay, let's work on something else. All I have is entertainment. My literature is locked. What the hell? Maybe hobbies. A level hobby. At least level 2 hobby, right? I don't care about you. I'll care about you when it's your route, man. For now, I don't care about you. You're just a paycheck to me. The 24th, okay. The only girl I care about is Sayako. For the first time in a while, I attended 2 classes back to back, and I'm currently in the campus life cafe. What do you mean?
さっきから変だよ。ため息ばかりついて。
Yeah?
そうだよ。
Akira's attention seems glued to the table. He has to translate some kind of English document for class, so he's been glued to his dictionaries. He spares me a momentary glance.
ねえ、トヨ。
Yeah?
今日は見かけないね。
Nope. It doesn't matter that the cafe is fairly crowded during the lunchtime rush. We're sitting in our usual spot. Akira hasn't raised any complaints about a constant noise around us.
またそのため息。
I sighed.
してたよ。
You think his friends is cool with Toya cheating on Yuki? This is our first time, right? Interacting with Akira, and we're not on the Yuki route. Let's see. Let's keep reading. I see. I lean back in my chair, take a huge breath, and release my biggest sigh yet at the ceiling. I don't think she's ever coming back. So what you're saying is, I graduated. Knowing what I do, she probably see herself as a failure. So the chances of her coming back now that I know about are slim. In fact, she's probably already got a pile of pamphlets to other colleges on standby. It's not actually that big of a deal. I wish I'd been able to communicate that fact to her, but that stuff doesn't come easy for me. If I were an adult like Eiji with experience and a vast vocabulary, would I have done a better job? Dude, I'm an adult. I think I am. Oh, I don't know what to say. Bro, you just got fired. Your life is over. The career. The only thing you could say is the grass is always greener. But I mean, shit ain't looking green right now. My words will come out like gaze to bandage her wounds. Well, to be fair, her disgust with Eiji is more than evident. Although I've never been able to figure out why.
別にいいけどね。
It's the worst kind of breakup. A falling out culminates in both parties never speaking ever again. There's no hatred, bud. I bring my paper cup to my lips. The coffee's extra bitter today.
あら、自分の分だけ？
Oh! A voice slips past me, and his owner sits across from me.
何よ。私がここに来たら迷惑？
She came back! Sayako glances away awkwardly. Her mannerism and attitude are the same as before.
なんねまた。
With his head still down, his voice is muffled. I watched him, chuckling quietly to myself.
何がおかしいんだよ。
Damn, Akira hates her. Meanwhile, Toya misses her. The conflict of two parties. I'm not laughing.
じゃあ今のは何？
It's I? Maybe. He sounds as grumpy as always. His sullen tone rings out clearly over the hustle and bustle of the lunchtime crowd. Damn, Akira actually taking college seriously, while Toya just killing time. What's this? Sayako dumps a bundle of booklets onto the table. She brought all of them here with her.
廃品回収でも始めたの？そんなわけないでしょ。パンフレットをよく見なさい。
Pamphlet. Ba-ba-ba-da-bum. It's hard to do with one hand. Always, never overcharge your phone. We both lean forward, Akira reluctantly so.
学部あんの？
For our department.
他にどこのがあるってのよ。
I don't even know what I go to school for. You know, my album too, they talk about it. I think Haruhi, he was in the, was it literature department? I forgot what the fuck he was in. But was that, what's her face? I don't remember. Whatever. I rummaged through the impressive pile. Each one showcased several impressive looking buildings, and a general education one we're into several that clearly exist but I've never seen. literature, engineering, economics, a mix of science and humanities.
学生課でもらってきたのよ、全部。
I'm proud of your efforts, but don't you need the one for the field if you are interested in?
自分の可能性を簡単に狭めたくないの。判断するにはまずはよく知ってから、受けるべきかそうでないか、そこから問題にしないと。
え、
何？
なんだ、知らないのか。
What? She doesn't know where that phrase came from? No way. Right.
あなた、今鼻で笑ったわね。
You don't want to limit yourself too soon, but isn't it time for you to do just that?
二次試験は来年でしょ？まだ先の話よ。
I can't believe she thinks a year is a lot of time. I feel somewhat responsible by proxy for her laissez-faire attitude. I reached toward her mountain of brochures. So, where are you going to start?
うん。
There's no answer.
文字ばかりで頭が痛くって。
Is she smart? She doesn't know Hamlet. Yep, pretty standard for a school intro.
いっそ尼寺にでも行けば。
何それ？
やっぱり知らないんだ。
Well, I'll be honest, I don't know what I know what a nun is, but nunnery? What?
また鼻で笑ったわ。
Akira's being a book nerd. I know you don't want to limit your options just yet, but it's going to be hard to talk about what you want to do without some sort of direction.
ん？
Put simply, what exactly do you want to get out of your education?
それはもちろんキャンパスライフ。
She just want to spend money. Ah, that's what you want, huh?
そういうことだね。
うるさいわね。あんたも復唱しなくていいわよ。
I understand how you feel, yep. But we're going to need some more criteria to make that any kind of decision.
基準。
What are you interested in, generally speaking?
履修が楽で。
What? Okay, I can see that being important.
それで。
That's it? Nothing else?
つまり志望がはっきりしないってことでしょ。考えるだけ無駄だよ。
She turns her piercing gaze on Akira. She doesn't say anything though. I assume she can't disprove his valid argument. What prompted you to study here in the first place? This is starting to feel like an interrogation. What made you want to attend college?
だからそれは。
Something other than campus life.
いや、それは冗談だってば。
I definitely saw her mouth about to form the camp part of the campus life. So?
それでって。だから。
Bro, you don't need college. You don't want to be in debt. She's clearly stalling. It's that cold sweat on her forehead. She strikes me as the type who doesn't seem to like studying at all, let alone have a favorite subject. Not like I'm any different. We're pretty much in the same boat. You probably had to come up with something in high school, right? Senior year wasn't that long ago.
3年もなかったわ。
Dang, she's a college dropout. What? You can't go to college? Akira and I exchanged glances. Are you saying you didn't finish high school?
誰も高卒なんて言ってないわよ。
Wait, you didn't?
高校出たとは言ったけど。
What? What the fuck? What's the difference? You mean you drop out, right? I'm finished? AKA I'm done going? AKA I dropped out? I guess I didn't realize there was a difference. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I mean, so you mean you dropped out? It makes sense. She was busy with idol stuff. Rihanna dropped out of high school and Yuki's currently struggling to stay enrolled in college. It's one of the downsides of being active in the idol industry.
なんだか価値が落ちてくね。
価値とか言うな。これでも大検とか受かってるのよ。
You can do that? Don't you need a degree or something in high school? Or what a diploma, that's what's it called, not a degree. She basically agreed with Kira's evaluation. Wait, she did? I didn't realize you already took the exam. That's a good point. If she hadn't passed the initial exam, there'd be no point to even shopping around. Oh, is she a liar? Why isn't she saying anything?
その予定
Oh my god. Your value's looking bleak.
ひど
Did you even take the exam in the first place?
いもちろん受けもしないで合格の予定だなんて言わないわ
Okay then.
今は結果待ち
This is clearly a very sensitive time in her life. Okay, well,
ご愁傷様。
勝手に落とさないでよ
when are the results announced? Hey, she took it. What the fuck?
来月の半ば過ぎ
Next month. Wait, your exam results will come out in time for you to register for our college exams.
そっちの申し込みも済ませてあるわ
You can do that without knowing your score yet?
そういうものなのよ
I mean, you probably had to pay, so they don't care. Basically,
無駄にはならないわよ
どうして僕に言うの？
dude. Maybe she shouldn't be, maybe someone should convince her the campus life is not for her. After leaving the cafe, I end up alone with Sayako, giving us a chance to talk.
もういつまで待たせるのよ男のくせにトイレが長いなんて
I don't think he's taking his time on purpose. It's not like he knows anything about what happened between me and Sayako. Maybe just a lot of guys in there.
どこまで行ったのかしら
Her annoyance seems somewhat forced, like she's trying to hide the awkwardness of being alone with me. We still haven't touched the emotional implications of what she mentioned at the station. I haven't been able to bring it up either. Now would be the perfect time to discuss it, but whenever I would go to open my mouth, I'm overcome by shame. She said too much, and I couldn't say anything back. If I rehash what happened, it would cause her still raw emotions to come flooding out in painful brilliance. And to be quite honest, I still have no idea what to say beyond that point. If I can't be of any help, then maybe it's better for both of us that I hold back from getting too involved in her personal life. At least that's the excuse I make to myself. Still. Hey, about what you said at the station.
そのことなんだけどさ
Oh, we both got the same mindset. Before I could finish, she abruptly cuts me off, taking the words right out of my mouth.
言い忘れてたことがあったからこの機会に言っておきたいんだけど
Sure. If she feels obligated to finish her train of thought, then I'm more than happy to listen. I wait for it to continue, but the silence goes on a little longer. Then,
悪かったわテレビ局では取り乱してあんな風に愚痴るつもりはなかったんだけど突然だったからだからあれは気にしないで多分あなたが思ってるほど落ち込んでるわけじゃないしすぐに涙が出るのも事実だしもし心配してたのならだけど
her voice trails off. I wait for her to continue, but I get the feeling she's done. What she just said was roughly the same as what she told me after dragging me into the green room. But now it's my chance to actually say something, an act I regretted not taking last time. I also forgot to tell you something.
待って
She suddenly stops me.
前も言ったけど安っぽい慰めとかいらないから
Damn it, what do I say then? It's kind of a stretch. Look, I'm worried about you. You can try to explain it away all you want, but I saw what I saw.
だからそれは
At the end of the day, is the Sayako Club really worth all this angst? She opens her mouth to argue, but she gasps in surprise instead. I don't care if you're on your own or part of a club, but that outfit looks like it was made for you. You were amazing. You shone like a true idol. And when I saw you wearing it, all I wanted to do was watch you sing. Sorry for being purely visual here. I conclude with an awkward chuckle. She just looked at me wordlessly. Oh, dude, my man's smooth. He's such a fucking dense motherfucker most of the time. But when it fucking matters, he know the right words to say. Things that I can't even come up with. likely deciding whether to accept my words or not. Finally, I noticed her take a deep breath.
そうね。歌手に聞きたいじゃなくて見たいだなんてひどい話。
Yeah, sorry.
笑い事じゃないわ。ほんと安っぽい慰めだわ。でもただだから。
Is she the tsundieru of the visual novel? I feel like the visual novel was lacking in that department. Oh, I guess we had Mana. Mana's like overkill though. Like she's just a bully. She gives me a soft smile. The gloom is gone from her expression. She back to being as cheerful as always. Wait, as always? You haven't known her long enough to see that, idiot. Why did those words naturally spring to mind? Seeing that genuine expression on her face in person versus on television screen leaves my heart racing. Plan on coming back then?
ええ、もちろん。だってまだお茶をおごってもらってないもの。
Right, of course.
楽しみにしてるわ。お世辞じゃなくて。
The pressure's on, huh?
あれ、まだいたの？別に待ってなくてもよかったのに。
The inflection of his voice gives away his desire to get home as quickly as possible.
ずいぶんな言い草ね。
だって僕自転車だし。
それなら先に言いなさいよ。
いつもそうだよ。ね、どうや？
I mean, I know that, but she doesn't. Come to think of it. Hey, is Sayako Kisaraki your real name?
本名よ。
And somehow she figures out exactly what I want to know.
さよこでいいわ。その方が呼ばれ慣れてるから。
Oh, I can call her Sayako. Hey. Oh, he's flirting with all these girls. I'm not flirting. Oh, I guess he's not flirting either. He's just being a nice guy. I mean, if you see her cry, wouldn't you want to, you know, consult her or something? You don't want to leave her depressed. Look at the smile on her face. Isn't that what you want to see? I think any man in his position, I would have done the same. Even if I had Yuki, I would have deeply apologized to Yuki deep in my heart. But I would consult to Sayako. Just Toya is fine for me.
そうね。それじゃあお互い名前で呼び合うことにしましょう。
え、僕も？
もちろん、アキラくんもよ。
We don't dream of excluding you, Akira.
もう、東山でやめてよ。
Hey, do I call him Akira? I don't even remember. It's the 25th. Alright, I guess we're doing it. The campus life. Bruh, she's not smart. What do we do? I think she needs to be
東也くん、
something in
一大事
the
よ。
TV business or something. Ah! Oh, it's just you, Sayako.
どうしたの？
I guess I zoned out for a minute there. Though I should be the one asking you that.
重大な事実が発覚したわ。
Oh yeah? Is that so?
何その反応？
It's just something huge is relative, right? So, what happened?
まずはこれを見てちょうだい。
Oh, we'll take a get her what? I'm just kidding. With that, she offers me what appears to be some sort of colored catalog. Is this a brochure for the school festival?
そうよ。この部分を見て。
I saw the jiggle. Don't worry. Where?
ここよ、ここ。
The date?
そう。29、30日と書いてあるわ。
And?
それでじゃないでしょ。本当にすぐだなんて不覚だったわ。大体どうして教えてくれなかったの？
Something big. Don't tell me you're still thinking about that. She has strongly encouraged Akira to ask Misaki out, and hadn't mentioned it since then.
あるに決まってるでしょ。あなたこそどうなのよ。
I don't know.
何それ。
I don't even know if I'm going.
決めてないって。行かないなんて選択肢があるの？
She shakes her head at me in disbelief.
どうやくん。
Yes? You know, I'm very amazed Yuki didn't come to school at all. What the fuck? She's so busy with her idol work. I haven't seen Yuki in school. And Sayako don't know I have a girlfriend.
私、人生は貯金に似てると思うの。
What? Uh-huh.
最初の方でたくさん楽しいことを経験してると、その先にはもっともっと楽しいことがあるんだって。
I'm not sure that analogy works.
せっかくのキャンパスライフなんだから、もっと積極的に楽しむべきなのよ。そんな風にダラダラと過ごしてたら、4年なんてあっという間よ。
How is this like life savings? Wait a minute. What? That doesn't make sense. Maybe I've been taking it a little too easy lately. Perhaps I should have a little more direction in my life. And I just don't mean with the festival.
そういうわけだから、当日の案内はお願いね。
Why me?
だって、お祭りなんて一人で行っても楽しくないもの。
That's true. Well, I mean, you can still have fun by yourself. I mean, yeah, I guess, yeah, but it wouldn't be so bad if I had someone else to go with. For example, if Yuki just happened to be off that day, I know that's impossible, but a man could dream.
今まで芸能活動に追われて、学園祭の熱狂を知らずに過ごしてきた。
It's like we're pretending Yuki doesn't exist. I know he just mentioned Yuki, but Yuki don't exist anymore.
そんな私のことをかわいそうだと思うでし
What?
ょ？思うわよね。こんな可愛い子と一緒に学園祭を回れるのよ。むしろ感謝してもらいたいわね。
Your words, not mine.
もちろん歌は苦手だけど見てくれには自信あるわよ。
Damn, I'm not sure if that's something to brag about, but she does look like a model.
さあどうするの？さっさと決めてちょうだい。
Can I have a little more time to think it over?
やることなすこと牛のように呪いわね。何が不満なのよ。
It doesn't look like she's asking me for a favor.
ほら、さっさと決めてちょうだい。
Sorry, I don't know if I can go with you.
本当に？
There's a chance I'm going with someone else.
アキラくん？
Of course not Akira. It doesn't matter who, but they're one of my close friends.
そう。そうね。友情はそれだけ重いってことね。たとえ別の場所にいても心はつながっているのね。
I wouldn't go that far.
わかった。今回は諦めるわ。
She accepted that surprisingly easily. I was prepared for it to be far more stubborn.
そして自分たちだけキャンパスライフを謳歌するといいわ。部外者の私にはまだその資格はないから。
Never mind, she's never dropping it. Why don't you ask Akira? It's the first name to come to mind. But I quickly remember he hates her.
彼はダメよ。学園祭なのに図書館とか案内されそうだわ。
Good point, she's not wrong.
それにもう愛しの君を誘ってるかもしれないでしょ。勇気を振り絞って。
Doubt it.
ええ、まずないわね。
What the hell? Why are you mentioning it? They're both equally awful.
でも私と一緒のところを愛しの君に見られたら彼だって困るでしょ。
That's fair. Surprisingly so. I can't believe she put Akira feelings above her desire to experience the school festival. You're generally trying to look out for him, aren't you?
無責任に面白がってるだけだと思った？
To be fair, that's exactly what I thought. So all I can do is shrug my shoulders without agreeing or disagreeing.
私はいつだって真面目よ。これからは認識を改めてもらいたいものね。
We'll see, okay?
何よ
Haha, you should come by yourself.
それ。やめておく。お祭りの中に一人でいても虚しいだけだから。
On that, we're in total agreement. The 26? What? Oh, she's a normal girl now that I can talk to. Oh, we're not gonna go with Yuki? What the hell? Oh, I wonder what he say. Hey, Sayako.
あら、トウヤくん、おはよう。それで何か用？
What's your position in the Sakurako Club again, Sayako?
もちろん歌担当よ。
Oh yeah? Sounds neat.
立ち位置はセンター右寄りの前列。一期生の中でも出世頭だったんだから。
She's speaking in past tense.
歴代でも歌が上手い方だって評判だったんだから。
She doesn't seem to notice, but I decided not to point it out. She's the best singer. She just said she can't sing. Well, okay. The 27th. Oh, we're gonna max out entertainment. I'm glad I went there. Ohayo.
それで何か用？
What's it like being an ex-member of an idol group? Do you still keep in touch?
あっちはあっちで忙しいから。
Oh, you don't have to say that. She corrects herself.
リーダーといっても何か権限があって仕切ってたわけじゃないから。私たちはあくまで事務所と個人個人の関係で。やめとくわ。
Did I hit a nerve?
そうじゃないわ。あの子たちのことをとやかく言いたくないだけ。
She may not have any actual power, but I get the feeling they chose the perfect leader for the group.
何をニヤニヤしてるのよ。もう行くからね。
I like your turtleneck. That's the only thing I can say. The 28th? Alright, I guess we're just gonna talk to Sayako. Which one's the 28th? Okay.
はい、とうやくん。
Oh! Sayako! She didn't say Ohio. She's in a good mood. What the fuck? Wait, today's the 28th. Okay. Hey, Sayako.
何？
How do you end up debuting? Debuting. How you say that word? Huh. She's not answering. Should I not have asked?
そんなことないわ。そんなことないけど。
Her constantly shifting gaze seems to say otherwise.
すごく普通よ。
Okay?
面白い話じゃないし。
You don't have to answer if you don't want to.
別に隠してるわけじゃないから。別に。だから。友達の付き添いで。
Okay? That's your official story, huh?
そう思われるから言いたくなかったのよ。
I guess it's true. So what happened to your friend?
受かったのは私だけだったわ。
Damn. That's too bad.
今までアイドルを続けてきたのも、あの時の後ろめたさがあったからかしら。
Everyone has their own story, I guess. Interesting. I wonder why she was in a good mood that day. Oh, are we oh my god, I'm gonna go to the festival with Sayako. Can I?
はい、とうやくん。
Huh? Oh, Sayako. She seems to be in a good mood today. I should take advantage to chat with her a bit. Let's see. There's so many things I want to ask her. Hey, Sayako.
何？何よ。人のこと呼んどいて急に黙り込むなんて。
Sorry, it wasn't important. It'd be pretty mean to ask her about her love life when she's clearly starved for affection. What? No! What the fuck? What was the question? Fuck you. I mean, yeah, fuck you, Yuki. Only have eyes for Sayako. Fuck. What? Sayako doesn't want to go to the cultural festival with me. Well, I guess I don't want to go with her. Ah, this sucks ass. Staying home. What? Alright, I guess. Dang it. Let's see. The next event is December 4th. So, what the hell do I want to talk to Sayako about? Entertainment Zone was max. It seemed like she really likes talking about entertainment. Let's do hobbies. Get this to level 2. December 4th, the next event. I should talk to Akira. I think my conversation with Mana is running out. Yeah. Damn, dude, I'm like so low level. I guess it makes sense. It's the beginning of the game. Third. Excuse me. I had some Indian curry. Not gonna lie, it tasted pretty disappointing from memory. I remember Indian curry tasting way more flavorful and spicy. This one I had was like very meh. Okay. Well, I'm supposed to go on the 4th. What the hell? What? Oh, it's new. Alright. Well, I wasn't watching the time. It's pretty late. I should take a bath and go to bed. So, of course someone calls. It's almost like I'm being watched. Nah, I'm just being paranoid. But who would be calling so late at night? Yes, this is Fuji speaking. What? How do you got my phone number? Sayako, how? But wait a minute. That's not what's bothering me the most here. How did you get my number? You can't well your way out of this one. She seems determined to feign ignorance. She must have gotten my number from the station. Wait, you didn't? Couldn't think of it. Eiji is somehow involved in that entire ring incident. So those tears in her eyes were Eiji's fault. It's clear the incident still bothers her. She didn't have to call me about it though. Her voice sounds slightly muffled. I have a feeling she's probably bowing on the other end of the line. She's usually all over the place, but tonight she sounds oddly solemn and sincere. I guess it does. Sure, let's leave it at that. Nothing. I was about to hop in the bath. For now. What's weird about that? I'm still not following. Just like that, we continue chatting about nothing in particular. Yes, right in front of me. Should I turn it on?
ちょっと待って。チャンネルは
I think I'm on the right one. The special program on Sakadako Club.
そうそう、それそれ。
Hey, isn't that you? The girl in the middle with the ponytail?
やめて見ないで。
Bro, you told me to. You told me to watch this. You're the one that told me to turn on the TV. The ridiculous back and forth is something I could unfortunately never do with Yuki. That's probably why this absurdly long phone call is almost kind of refreshing. Wow, so people refer to your group as Sakura Meow for short?
フルだと長いから、ファンはみんなそう呼ぶわ。
Is it really Sakura Meow or Sakura Nya? What's it called? Sakadaka? Sakadako? Sakura Nya? Why the meow at the end?
きっと猫型ロボット的な何かじゃないの？
I'm sorry, cat robot thingamabob. That doesn't explain anything. Yet she seems convinced it does. Apparently the fact that it's an anime reference helped people overlook the whole lot of issue with the way she tries to use it.
ちなみに、
Oh, she's talking about
私は
Dororo.
一期生。
Oh, not Dororo. I forgot what the anime is called. Doraemon. I'm sorry.
まだ話聞いてなかったの？ぼーっとしてたでしょ。
Sorry, I get it. You mean this part? The program is about to talk about the past Sakadako Club members and orders, I guess. It starts with the original group who appears on the screen. You're at the end of the line.
最初の頃はね、初期メンバーの中では若い方だったから、そのうち一人抜け、二人抜けして、気がつけば最後の一期生よ。それでリーダーやってたわけなんだけど。
For Sayako, watching this TV show must be akin to flipping through a photo album. Her usual despondent disdain for the idol industry seems noticeably absent. By the way, what kind of nickname did they come up for you?
Eh?
You had one, right? Like how the group is called Sakura Nya?
ね、キサラギ。
Like the King of Fighter character, Kyo Kisaragi. Kisaragi. That's definitely not it.
いや、言いたくない。
Why?
だって恥ずかしいし。
A little late for that now, considering millions of fans already know.
でも。
She's clearly waffling, not wanting to say it. The TV screen gives me the answer before she can. Oh, here we go.
嘘。やだ、テレビ消して。
You're kidding, right?
消して。
I like Saki. Sayako is cute, bro. This is your nickname is Kisa. That's not bad, that's cute.
いや、音読しないで。
I see, Kisa, huh?
しみじみと繰り返さないで。もういいでしょ。
Is that really her nickname? I don't know why she's so embarrassed though. Why? It's just part of your last name.
知らないわよ。自分でつけたわけじゃないんだから。
Why are you that distance from your own fans?
買ったわよ。
It's really too bad that I can't have a conversation like this with Yuki.
ほら、もうこんな時間。
Yeah, it's tomorrow. Somehow we end up on the phone for 2 hours. Okay, well, I should get going.
あのさ、
Huh?
この前言ってたわよね。
Kohi.
お茶をおごってくれるって。
Yeah, I said that. It's been a while since I promised you that, huh? Sounds like she wants to cash in.
学園祭にも連れて行ってもらえなかったし。
I'm not sure I could bring myself to say no. Yeah, of course. Anything for you, Sayako. Where do you want to go?
別にいつでもいいわよ。
Don't you have a busy schedule?
あ、そうそう。ここ数日のうちなら割と時間あるから、割と。
Did she just let slip something she shouldn't have? How about this Sunday then?
それでいいわ。
Now I just have to decide where we're going. She wants me to take her to a nice cafe, but the only place I know that fits the bill is Echoes. But I don't want to take her there. Too many people I know who I don't want seeing us together. It Akira also works there, only makes things worse. Especially with his previous misunderstanding. It must be somewhere else.
どうしたの？急に黙り込んで。
It's just that all the cafes I know are pretty sketchy.
なんだ、そんなことだったの。いいわ。私がいいところ知ってるから、そこにしましょう。
You sure?
その代わり、あなたのおごりで。
I know you broke. Wait, I'm broke too. I've been planning on doing that anyway, but there's no way I can say no now. Okay, sounds good. Where should we meet?
お店が新見駅の近くだから、駅前でいいかしら。
Sure, works for me. After discussing the cafe, we ended up chatting a little while longer.
そろそろ切らないと。いっ
At this rate, this call would go until dawn.
ぱい話したわね。
It sure did. It seems like forever since the last time I talked to someone on the phone for this long. I wonder if part of the reason why we're able to go for so long is because we couldn't see each other's faces. I don't remember much of what we talk about, which just goes to show how much fun it was.
うん。
Yeah?
あのね、押し付けがましいかもしれないけど、
I can practically see the curious expression on her face. I can hear in her voice over the line. She hesitates for a moment before continuing.
私たち、友達よね。
For a moment, I found myself at a loss as to how I should interpret this all too familiar word. I'm assuming she means it in a way most people do. That's the impression I got from her silence. It's a little embarrassed to say, but I mentioned time I keep my voice calm before giving my answer. Yes, we are. Akira might be your natural enemy, though.
そうかもね。
Her voice is already back to her usual cheerful tone. However, I barely pick up a faint waver in her words.
それじゃ、おやすみなさい。
Yep, oyasumi. I quietly hang up the phone. Not just because of how light it is. I didn't want to sully the end of this record-breaking phone call with a loud noise. The tension slowly drains from my body. When I'm finally able to breathe normally again, I suddenly remember I was about to take a bath. And something else as well. I forgot to ask for a number. The 5th? Alright. This is a Sayako route. Dude, we have more screen time with Sayako than Rina and Yuki combined together, right? I feel like I've been dedicating my entire life to Sayako for the last month. Meanwhile, with Rina and Yuki, we sped through November. Alright. What's today? I think it's the 5th, so we want to talk about hobbies.
どうやくん
She looks so happy. Do you play any sports, Sayako?
どうして？
You dance and sing on stage, so you must need to do something to keep your stamina up, right?
スポーツは特にやったことはないわね。でもダンスは得意よ。
Yeah? Have you ever tried breakdancing or anything like that? Oh, that phrase is outdated, huh? What do the kids call it now? Hip hop? Wait, is that something else?
あ、どうだっけ？
That's so cool though, that you're a dance master.
得意ってほどじゃそこそこくらいかな。
I see. Did you get to use any of those dance moves in your performances?
まあ基本ステップくらいは一通り。
Her skill level seems to be steadily decreasing.
考えてみればダンスよりも水泳の方が得意だった
Oh
わ。
my god. You know, yeah, she's a liar. What the hell? She can't dance? Swimmer. Oh yeah? I guess we're done talking about dancing.
息継ぎなしで25メートル泳げるんだから。
I don't know, that's impressive. That's impressive to me because I can't swim at all. Breathing is important. Oh, let's see, the 6th? She just hanging out at the sports arena. Wonder why.
はい、どうやくん。
So the 6th, we should talk about hobbies? Come on, dude. Idols have the same shape. I wonder what's my other topic. Interesting. So idols have to stay in shape, huh? I had no idea.
なんだかいやらしい言い方ね。
I meant it in terms of your stamina.
駆け出しの頃はいろいろやらされたわ。夏ともなれば水上騎馬戦とか水上橋渡りとか。
What the hell? Crossing a river on tight rope. Sounds nuts.
こう見えて運動神経がいいのよ。
I believe it. And that you don't really do any sports.
生まれ持っての才能ってやつかしら。私って体動かすことなら練習なしで一通りできちゃうんだよね。
I think she's bragging now. She seems confident enough at least.
それに普段からダンスのレッスンとかやってるし。
Oh right, dance is a full body workout.
バック転もできるのよ。バック転。
That's pretty impressive. A backflip.
そう、バック転。
Wow. Somehow I doubt it.
そうそう。忘れてたけど、今まで全くスポーツをやってこなかったわけじゃないの
Oh my
ね。
god. Oh yeah?
高校の頃はテニス部だったし、ね
Yeah? Tennis club, huh?
え、結構上手かったのよ。こう、バックハンドで、こう。
That's pretty good. We should play a game sometime.
Eh?
I have a female friend who's really into tennis. I'm not that bad at it myself.
Eh?
Oh my god, yo, she's a liar, dude. This is so fucking funny. Yo, I've never really seen a heroine like her before. She's just constantly lying, trying to show off. It's funny as hell. There's a tennis court not far from here. Sorry, I'm getting ahead of myself. Whenever you have free time.
謝ることないけど、
Why would you bring up? Nobody brought up tennis. Why would you tell me you're good at tennis if you're not good at tennis?
そうね。せっかくだから冬のスポーツをしたいわね。
Can you snowboard? So not tennis then.
今は冬のスポーツがいいの。
Well, you're in luck. I'm pretty good at skiing, if I do say so myself. I knew it. Cause I've been whenever I watch like Japanese blogs and stuff, a lot of people mention skiing and snowboarding. That seemed like a very popular activity in Japan. What people like to do in winter at least.
何よ、その万能超人。
What? Isn't that like normal stuff? December 7. Alright, we're going to take a break from Sayako. Oh, it's our date! I'm going out with Sayako today. I slept in later than expected, but there's still time before I can have to meet her. Plus, the meeting spot isn't far from here. Wait, she said to meet her at Nimi Station, right? Crap, I don't have time to take it easy. And of course, my hair is just doing what it wants. Phew, I made it. And do some miracle of the gods on time. It's at the meeting spot around here. But it looks like Sayako's not here yet. Sarah's always packed, no matter the time. It's going to make it hard for me to find Sayako and vice versa. Hang on, is that Sayako over there? She's a little ways away from the meeting spot, but that's her. Does she understand where to wait? Hey, over here! No response. Sayako, over here! She's apparently off in her own little world. Maybe she can't hear me. Hello! Sayako! Sayako!
ここにいるわよ。
Huh?
往来で人の名前を連呼しないでよ。恥ずかしいったらありゃしない。
She's standing next to me with a sour look on her face. I guess I mistook someone else for her. Sorry, there was a girl over there that kinda looked just like you.
気をつけてよね。誰かに気づかれたら大変なんだから。
She says, glancing around guardedly. The chaos in front of the station hasn't changed much from here before. Coast clear.
気づかれたら、よ、通らないうちに行くわよ。
Wait up! I like their relationship. He's such a moron, bro. He's funny. They have a really good dynamic relationship with each other. Sayako and Toya. Toya is more funny with her. I don't like Toya a lot. He's more human-like, in my opinion. With Yuki, he's like a cultist. Like, he worshipped Yuki too much, in my opinion. He doesn't act normal to my eyes. He acts like a worshiper. With Rina, it's kind of similar. He's kind of like a worshiper, but he acts a little more human, in my opinion. With Sayako, I feel like he doesn't respect her at all, and because of that, he acts what I think a human acts like. Like, you know, he likes to joke around, you know, like how friends are, tease, play around, less casual, you know, serious talk, more casual talk, more of a fun conversation, like an actual friend. I like that about Sayako and Toya relationship. We take off, Sayako leading the way. I'm assuming we're heading in the direction of this cafe she wanted to go to, but it's the way to the TV station. I have a bad feeling about this. Don't tell me we're going where I think we are. So, what kind of place is it?
名前？ど忘れしたわ。場所は覚えてるから心配しないで。
My hopes continue to sink further the longer we walk.
ああ、そうそう。
What?
なんとなく思い出してきた。確か霧みたいな感じの名前だったような。
Maybe it's not Echoes after all.
もうすぐそこよ。実物を見た方が早いわ。
Oh, it's Echoes. What's so mystic about the name Echoes?
え？そんな感じしない？
No, not in the slightest.
名前はカフェの良し悪しに関係ないでしょ。早く席に座りましょう。
I'm not criticizing the establishment repetition. Completely caught off guard, I lost any chance of a hasty retreat. Kira is not the bar. Maybe he got the day off today. The boss puts water and 2-hand towel on the table and back before silently returning to the bar. No point standing around. If I loitered at the entrance, I'd just be blocking prospective customers from coming in. Let's get this over with. Oh my
テレビ
god!
局の人に教えてもらったの。コーヒーの美味しいお店があるって。
Oh! Hey, is that the ring that I gave her? She kept it? Dude, I told you the turtleneck looks great on her. Yeah, is that so? I'm well aware of. So aware.
中の雰囲気もいいし、最近はお茶するといえばここばかりだわ。
Really? I don't remember ever seeing her while working here though. And I doubt Akira has. I'm sure he would have mentioned it if he had. Maybe we just never noticed her until... No freaking way. I think I've seen her before. Right? I've seen her before, dude. I swear. Can you look at backgrounds or foreground, whatever it's called? Extras. Oh. Can't. Hold on. Hold on. We gotta do this real quick. I think we can do this real quick. I seen her before, dude. I fucking seen her before. What's her face? Sayako. Hold on. We gotta wait till it's busy. Can you just skip this entire thing? I love this song though. It is a good song. They probably won't play that song anymore because Yuki and Rina is not involved. They might. It's the iconic song. So when do I work at the cafe again? It's gonna be a while. Hold on. Cause I remember I talk about, yo, there was a cute girl in the ponytail in the cafe. I remember saying that. When did we work at the cafe? I guess when I get punched by Rina. Do 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 do. Do do do. I feel like we haven't heard this song in a while. It's gonna take a while. Hold on. I think I'll work at the cafe tomorrow, or is it the AD? Yeah, we haven't seen Misaki in a while either. Must be busy. Me mana. I wonder. I guess to introduce her, really, right? Am I working at the AD today? Oh, it's tutoring. Damn it. Dude, this guy has a lot of jobs. Oh, there you go. It's a cafe. It is busy. No. Is it busy? Yeah, right here. Oh, I thought see, I'm mistaking this girl as Sayako. I felt like I saw her. You know, I feel like I remember a really cute girl with like red hair, but it's like her. Alright, never mind. Different girl. Alright. Maybe we never noticed her until now due to our shared lack of interest in idols.
どうしたの？なんだかそわそわしてる。
Just your imagination. To be fair, it's not like I have anything to feel guilty about. Just having some coffee with a friend who is a girl. I'm only attract unwanted attention if I keep acting weirdly on edge for no reason. Just stay cool and there won't be any problems. What's wrong? She suddenly ducks under the table, catching me completely off guard.
あいつだわ。こんなところにまで現れるなんて。
Her?
ダメ。キョロキョロしないで。
Who just came in that she doesn't want me want to see her? I decide to sit back down under the onslaught of daggers being stared at me from Sayako direction. Is it someone you know?
仕事だけでは飽き足らず、憩いのそのまで奪おうっていうのね。
Work? Are they another singer?
どうせ言ってもわからないでしょ。アイドルに興味ないんだったら。
What? Is this me? What? I think it's just me. I feel like I'm tripping. It looks like she's vibrating. I don't know. Weird. Fair.
森山由紀。
Oh! Yuki, what? No way. It must be a completely different person. You're saying she stole jobs from you?
ええ、フレッシュさを売りに業界を荒らし回ってるわ。
There are plenty of people with similar names. And so many singers. Personality-wise, she seems to be the opposite of Yuki.
そうは言っても私と同い年だけど。
You said her last name is Moriyama.
ええ、そうよ。
Yama.
山よ。さっきからそう言ってるじゃないの。
She did, yeah.
虫も殺さないような顔して世の中の男どもを手玉に取る。ああいう女が一番タチ悪いのよ。
There's no way she's talking about Yuki. It has to be someone else. Why are you hiding again?
うっさいわね。反射的にそうしちゃった以上は今更戻れないでしょ。
Is that how it works?
そんなもんよ。女はね、男以上にメンツが大切なんだから。
It's hard to take her seriously from the position she's in.
はあ、ここも安住の地ではなくなったようね。
So you really think she followed you here?
誰もそんなこと言ってないでしょ。
Huh, I must have misunderstood.
向こうもきっとテレビ局で聞いたのね、ここの噂を。
Are you sure this isn't some one-sided hate affair on your part?
嫌ってるとかそういうのじゃなくて、お気に入りの場所って 自分だけのものにしておきたいじゃない。だからちょっと残念だなって思っただけ。
She's acting like her life is over. I mean, most people in the industry come here.
え、そうなの？
Yeah. It looks like she's glossing over the fact that she heard about it from people at the TV station.
なんでそれをトウヤくんが知ってるの？
Say the truth.
あ、動いた。
Just like that, she stopped listening.
注文がまだ来てないのに。ピンクね。きっとピンクだわ。
I don't know about that.
トイレのことよ。知らない？
I feel like you're drawing attention to yourself. The two of us sit there, craning our necks like twin periscopes to get a better look.
ちょっと奥借ります。
Psh. Crap. I quickly ducked down behind the partition. It is Yuki. Without a doubt, that's Yuki. She must have switched places with Moriyama. No, that's not what happened.
吹いたわね。コーヒーを。私の顔に。
Her name isn't Yama, it's Kawa. As in river. Her name is Yuki Morikawa.
あら、そうだったかしら。別にどっちでもいいわ。大した問題でもないし。
Oh, good. No, it is a big deal. There's a huge difference between Yama and Kawa.
新人アイドルの名前なんて覚えきれないわよ。毎年飽きるほど出てくるんだから。
And yet she still got Yuki first name right. Huh? Where did she go? Right, she went to the bathroom. Maybe this is our chance. We're going to leave on notice. Now's the time.
え？あ！
She quickly realizes the same thing I did. I have no idea why she despises Yuki as much as she does, but I'll just play along for now.
そうね。そうしましょう。ちょっと待って。
You can get more coffee later.
あ、ちょっとそんなに引っ張らないで。
Hurry up, get your bag.
女のトイレはそんなに短くないわよ。用を足すだけじゃないんだから。
Sorry, don't worry about the change. I'll figure it out later. I slammed several thousand yen on the bar before the two of us run out of the cafe. Pan, pan, pan. We ran all the way back to the station. We made our escape without her seeing us, though.
トウヤくん、痛い。
Oh, sorry.
手首に技ができたらどうしてくれるのか。まあ、私のことで必死になってくれたのは感謝する。
I didn't do it for you. I did it for me. I was expecting that kind of reaction. No problem.
何その微妙に迷惑そうな顔。
There's no such look. Nope.
また棒読み臭いわね。
I feel like anything else I say at this point will only make things worse. But more than that, I have to make sure no one in the industry finds out about my relationship with Yuki. By the way, how long have you been going to Echoes?
半月ほどよ。
How many times would you say you gone?
今日で3回目かしら。
No wonder I've never seen her since I work part-time. So, what now?
そうね。
Her eyes can't seem to sit still, shifting around constantly. She's probably on edge because Yuki's nearby. It's probably less than she hates her and more that she just feels inadequate compared to her. The idea that she harbors such a strong dislike for someone as harmless as Yuki is beyond me. Either way, it seems like we're in agreement of one thing, the need to get far away from here.
走ったせいで急に疲れちゃった。今日はこれでお開きということでいいかしら。
It's a fairly flimsy excuse, but I have no objections, all things considered. So, we end up parting ways at the station. Thus, my first date, if I can even call it that, with former Sakadako Club leader Sayako Kisaraki comes to an end. I head back to Echoes by myself, but Yuki's already gone. I left no option but to get my change from my boss and go home. Is this what they call falling between two stools? No, I don't think so. Dang, I spit on her face. We ran, and we didn't even enjoy the coffee. Oh, that's okay. Today's the 8th. Well, at least Yuki would never show up in college. Let's see. we're gonna talk about literature with her.
Hi, Sayako.
Hello. Let's see. Do you read books, Sayako?
失礼ね。本くらい読むわよ。
Yuki never go to school? Yeah, she never. Yeah, what are you reading now? Huh? Why isn't she answering?
今はたまたま何も。
Man, oh my god. Bro, one thing I noticed about this character is she's a constant liar. She's constantly lying. Why does she do this? It's okay. You don't have to be, you know. I read books before, but for school projects and stuff. Outside of school projects, I only read like maybe a web novel or two, and like a little bit of chapters of light novels. That's it. I never really read a real book before on my own accord. It's okay to admit that. Oh yeah?
読みたいと思ってる本は
Oh
いくつかある
god,
の
yeah,
よ。
right. Uh-huh. Like what? Oh, what the fuck? She's so stupid. This one I like Sayako though. She makes things interesting. I never seen a visual novel character written like this before. And I know people like this in real life. Obviously, every character of a visual novel is based on somebody's personality in real life. But this kind of personality is not really popular. So I don't see it too much, at least in animes. There are a couple I can't think of on top of my head, but I remember seeing a couple, but it's very, very rare. Huh? She's not answering again.
まあ、いろいろ。
You know who she kind of remind me a little bit? I'm not gonna say it. Actually, I'll hold my tongue. There are, in fact, various books in the world.
その中であなたでも知ってる軽めのものといえば。
Uh-huh, uh-huh. Oh my god, she's trying to fucking... She's trying to change the topic.
やっぱり教えない。
Why?
自分が今読んでる本なんてそう自慢げに話すものじゃない
Oh
わ。
god. Makes sense.
そうよ。
Why not just tell me instead of bragging then?
態度のことじゃなくて話す行為自体を自慢げだと言ってるの。
It's okay, Sayako. You can tell me you have zero interest in anything and you don't know anything. It's okay. You can tell me that. I don't see it that way at all.
それに
Ah, so.
そういうのって自分の内面を覗き見されるみたいで。
You think she's bullshitting or she's really super secretive? Like Rina was super secretive. But then when she brings in topics, she missing really smart and famous works. Sayako, on the other hand, she's keeping it secret and vague. But in a way that you think, oh, maybe she doesn't know anything. Yeah, that makes sense. They do say books are a window into a person's soul.
何よその意味ありげな目つき。
What? Now I'm even more interested.
そんなこと言われてもお断り。
Is there something you don't want people knowing you're reading?
何よそれ。
Exactly what it sounds like.
ちょっ
Sighing resignation, she reaches to her bag.
ほら
Oh fuck! She really did read. I thought she was lying. You sure?
変な言いがかりつけられたらたまらないし。
Alright, what are you reading? She hands me a stack of 3 or 4 books.
これは今読んでる中でも一番軽めのものだから。
She fed me the same line already. So what exactly is Sayako reading? How to talk to people like you. Nail art for beginners. The love switch. Aha! Random trivia, fashion, popular love stories, and other things appealing to teenage girls, for better or worse.
何よその納得の仕方。
she's a normal girl. Was it a weird thing to say?
変だわ。何か勘ぐってるみたい
Not at all. I just
ただ
realized you're a girl of your generation.
悪かったわね、普通で。
There's nothing wrong being basic. You know, I feel like people take basic in the wrong way. They use it as an insult. But I'm like, bro, basic is good. I like basic. When I order my burger, I like it plain. Right? Because, you know, I don't want to add the extra calories and stuff. So I just want that meat, bro. Nothing wrong with basic. You know, all the best character designs are basic. At least to me. Like, you know, Fate Extra. That girl, the main heroine, she's basic. But I like her. I like, basically almost all the anime girls with long black hair. That's like pretty much in a Jo-sama, but they're not. That's the basic design. I like that a lot. I didn't say it was a bad thing.
そういうそっちはどんなの読んでるのよ。
I can't even read. Well, right now, nothing.
それってずるくない？私にはあれだけせがんでおいて。
I'm telling the truth. Sorry, I forgot.
もういいわ。本も読んでないってことは、きっとあなたは空っぽの人間ということだね。
Wow! That's awfully harsh. What the fuck? I didn't make fun of you. All I said was aha. Alright. Go to college. I'm going to school today. Since I put in the effort to get into college, it might be a good idea to actually attend my classes. However, any enthusiasm I may have had vanishes after my first lesson. The unseasonably warm temperature today isn't helping either. Seeing Akira is the last straw, and we end up heading towards the campus cafe.
今日は天気がいいね。
Yeah. I wonder how many times have we sat at this exact same spot, talking about the exact same trivial topics, but nothing better to do. Bathed in the sunlight coming through the windows. The coffee in my paper cup had already gone cold, but I don't really care. I'm at peace. If only we didn't have to worry about exams. He suddenly sighs gloomily. I know what's up. Since his thoughts are written plain as day on his face.
どうして何度も大学に来るんだろう。
I know exactly who he's referring to without having to ask. To get used to this place, alright? Assuming we're correct in taking her at her words.
むしろカフェにいる時間の方が長い気もするけど。
You're not wrong, but to be fair, you can say the same thing about us. Why do any of us come here? Maybe she's filming stuff nearby, a movie or some kind of TV series.
ああ、それで出番が少ないから。
Could be. Ha ha ha.
何勝手なこと言ってるの？
Speaking of the devil, by trying to cheer Akira up, I end up taking most of the blame since she only heard what I said. To be fair, that happens a lot to me. What's going on?
場所に慣れるためだったら何度来てもいいでしょ？
Which is basically what I said a moment ago.
今日はそれだけじゃないし。
She's holding a large envelope in her hand. Is that your application?
そうよ。
You don't have to come all the way here just to submit your that. I'm sure you could have mailed it in.
いいでしょ？直接手に入れたかったのよ。
Why?
その方がいいの。
How so?
僕に言われても。
Akira seems as lost as I am.
それはもちろん大学の窓口でもらった願書の方がこうオーラが
Nora, huh?
いいでしょ？藁にもすがりたい気分なの。
Even she seems aware it has no added benefit. Sorry about that. It's like midnight.
そんなことより大学のことをもっと聞かせてよ。受験とか大学生活で役に立ちそうなこと何でもいいから。
Akira and I exchanged glances.
大学といっても広いしね。
What do you have in mind?
そうね。例えばなんで時間割が貼ってないのかとか。
あるはずだけど、正面玄関を入ったところの掲示板に。
それぞれの教室によ。
Not everyone's taking the same courses though.
一日の講義だけでも全教室の分ともなれば結構な量になるしね。しかもそれが1週間分ともなったら教室の掲示板が埋まっちゃうよ。
その教室の分だけでいいじゃない。
For whose benefit? Even posts about schedule usage per room will be irrelevant to most of the student body.
何よりそういうのは自己責任だから大学ではね。そうや、そろそろ体育の授業に出ないと単位落とすよ。
体育？そんなの大学にもあるの？
It's mandatory. If you fail, you have to retake the entire year.
そうなんだ。他には？
Any other what?
面白そうな講座とか。
Yeah, of course, plenty.
楽に単位が取れるとか。
That's what you meant by interesting.
まあね、冗談に決まってるでしょ。
Yeah, it didn't sound like it to me.
そもそもどうして大学に入りたいの？
だから自分の可能性を。
I can see your nose growing from here.
嘘ついてるっていうの？
Okay, what kind of potential then? She furrows her brows as she searches for an answer. Finally, what comes out of her mouth is,
青春？待って、今のなし。
I mean this seriously, but why do you care so much about getting to college? There's plenty of people your age or older in the industry without degrees.
損得感情とかあるから。ほら、お金が絡んでくる世界だとどうしてもね。会う人と自分の立ち位置を比べるようなことばかり。そんなつもりはなくたって恋も打算的な匂いがしてくるわ。自分の気持ちだけで誰かを好きになるなんて、そんな贅沢ができるのは学生の時くらいじゃないかしら。
僕そろそろ行こうかね。
それで先輩とはどうなの？進展は？
そんなのあるわけないよ。
あのね、私なりに考えてきたんだけどさ。
いいよ、そんなの。悪いし。
彼女サークルには入ってるの？
入ってない。
そう、なかなか難しいわね、あなたたち。
作戦は飛んだ。せっかく考えてくれたのに残念だよ。
まだよ、このくらいでくじけたりしないわ。
She's a real weirdo.
サークルがダメならまずは同じ講座を取るとか、自然に顔を合わせる機会を増やしていく
Isn't
こと
that a
が
little
始めないと
excessive,
ね。
man? I mean, I guess. Don't you have to pay that class just to see a girl you like?
いきなり告白とかするから失敗するのよ。
見てよ、しないからそんなの最初から。
するのよ。
言い切られた。
It is a fact.
まずは後輩という立ち位置の問題ね。ああいう控えめなタイプにはもっと頼りがいをアピールしていかないと。
僕の意思は
そんなの関係ないわよ。
関係ないんだ。
The truth hurts.
人生の分岐点はこっちの都合なんてお構いなしにやってくるものよ。
And for someone like Akira, it probably feels more like a crisis than a blessing. A disaster in the shape of a human.
せっかくだからさ、人のことより自分の心配しようよ。こんなところでうろうろしてたら週刊誌のゴシップにされるよ。
私にとってそれだけ大切なことだからよ。結構真面目に考えてるのよ。それにほら、私って普通の格好してたら意外と目立たない方だし。地味っていうのとは違うのよ。まとっている雰囲気が街のオーラに似ているというか。 うや、何か言ってるよ。
Huh? Sorry, I wasn't paying attention.
どうして手に入れようとしないのかしら。
She mutters to herself irritably as she watches Akira vanish into the crowd. But despite how annoyed she sounds, it's clear that she does feel at least a little sorry for Akira.
本当に大切なものだったら、そう簡単に諦めがつくはずないのに。
Sometimes it's hard to make a move, even when you know it's the right one. He's worried that if he tries, he'll end up ruining everything. Though maybe you never felt that same way, Sayako.
私、おせっかいだった？
I'm not sure. In the Akira case, I doubt he'll do anything without encouragement of some kind. The problem is whether he should act now or wait.
自分の興味でやってるように見える？
I think that's part of it.
そう。
She stares down at her own feet, looking somewhat regretful.
でも、自分に嘘をつくのは賛成できないわ。見てるだけで幸せだなんて。そんなの、いつまでも続くわけないじゃない。
Her mumbled words stick with me. It reminds me, did they announce your test results yet?
近いうちに郵送される。
Oof, that means they could come at any time over the next few days. Being stuck in a limbo with no idea where you'll learn your own fate must be rough. Is that why you're so hyper today?
帰る。
Sorry.
郵便ポスト気になるし。
I'm sorry, really. I didn't mean it like that. The day ended up being a bad one for both Akira and Sayako. It's okay. December 10. So we got to the 12th. So I'll probably work on whatever skill I have. Excuse me. Hobby's almost like level 2. Let's get everything to level 2 at least. The 12th is the next big day. Okay. Literature? Okay, the 12th. So the 12th is free day. Let's see. I can't believe it's already so late. Time seems to pass much faster at night. I wasn't doing anything particularly exciting, but when I look up, it's already an hour past my bedtime. Oof, the phone. Who could possibly be calling? Yes, this is Fuji speaking. There's no answer. Is it a prank call? Hello, who is this?
Sayako.
Whoa, it's Akira. It's definitely a voice I'm familiar with. Sayako? Wait, after a short pause, I hear it come through the phone again.
もう耐えられない。
I thought that was Akira. Did something happen? Sayako? I can tell by the tone of her voice that she got a firm grip on the receiver. But we're separated by a phone line, so I can't easily run over to her. The fact, along with unusual silence, only ramps up my anxiety. Where are you, Sayako? Are you by yourself? Do you have any friends nearby? I stand on the sound of the background as I try to figure out where she is. The silence seems to stretch out for eternity.
心配で。
Huh?
試験の結果が
Oh
気
god.
になって気になって。
That's all. The tension immediately drains from my body. You had me worried for a second there. From the way you were talking, I thought something bad happened.
なんだって何よ。少しくらい気を使ってよ。
That's rich coming from the boy who cried wolf, is what I absolutely won't say out loud.
ね
Yes?
え、体験に落ちたらどうしよう。
The answer should be obvious. The reality of the matter is, if you don't pass the test, you can't get into college. You'll be fine. If getting into college is your goal, I'm sure you'll pass with flying colors.
無責任なこと言わないでよ。
She sounds pretty depressed. Don't worry, I'm sure you pass. You studied really hard, right? Oh, she did not. Oh, God. Why isn't she agreeing? There's no point stressing yourself out. It won't make you feel better. You should take a nice long bath and go to bed. And even like that, I'm sure you'll feel better tomorrow morning.
もう明日になってるし。
For a point, it's past midnight. What a weird thing to be rational about. Sayako?
お腹痛い。
Her voice sounds somewhat muffled. Kind of like she's crashing on the ground. Sayako, your stomach hurt? Are you okay? Did you eat something bad?
その逆、食事があまり喉を通らなくて、それで胃が荒れてるのかも。あいたたた。
You should eat something. If you can't, then at least drink some milk. And try to cut back on the carbonated drinks.
トウヤくん、
What?
どうしよう。
There's no point worrying about it now. But what do you want?
合格させて。
I wish I could make that happen. But as a mere college student, my options here are limited.
それじゃあ、気晴らしに付き合って。
Like right now?
明日。
I mean, it's already tomorrow, right? She's definitely mad at me. Even though she said the same thing.
どうなの？来てくれるの？
What should I do? Yeah, dude, yeah. Of course, anything for you, Sayako. Okay, sure, I'll come meet you. The main reason why I found myself agreeing to a request for company is because I remember feeling just as hopeless while waiting for my results. But at the time, everyone was applying to college. Misaki was attending, and I spent every day agonizing over what would happen if I were left behind. I get the feeling Sayako's current mindset is probably similar. What do you want to meet tomorrow?
もう明日よ。ごめん。明日は
You saw that?
10時でいい？
You saw the attitude she had? Yo!
もう明日よ。
Dude, bro, her tone! Wow! After I said yes. Sure, that's fine.
やっぱり11時で。
Immediately after, I hear her stifle a yawn.
トウヤくんと話してると急に眠くなってきちゃった。
That's pretty rude no matter how you shake it, but if it means she's feeling less anxious, that's still a win. Okay, I'll live into this. Any idea you want to do around there?
とりあえずはショッピングでこのモヤモヤを発散させたい。
Shopping, huh? There's no way she'll beg me to buy her clothes, right? According to Akira, who has 3 sisters, going shopping is the worst thing you could do with a woman.
もう寝るわ。
It's not wrong.
話を聞いてくれてありがとうね。
Sure.
それじゃあおやすみ。
Oyasumi.
忘れないでね。12時よ。
Bruh. The time keeps getting later. Alright, we got a date with Sayako. Dude, we went on more date with Sayako. We went on 1 date with Yuki. What the fuck? And Yuki went on multiple dates with Eiji. I'm not gonna fucking let that go. It's the next day. I'm at Nimi Station. I look up to see the big and small hands at the station clock, both pointing straight up. Is she actually going to show up? Despite it being winter, the sun is painfully bright.
お待たせ。
Seriously? Late is a misunderstatement.
どうしたの？なんだかご機嫌斜めみたいだけど。
I've been waiting around for almost an hour.
どうしてそんなに早く来たの？
Gee, I wonder.
ん？
I guess it was a simple misunderstanding. What time is it now? There's nothing to be gained by harping on our mistake. So, what are we in the market for today?
何をですって？そんなの決まってるじゃない。何でもよ。 楽しみをわざわざ限定する理由なんてどこにもないわ。
Okay, calm down. Shall we be off then, Your Majesty?
うーん
Does she need to go to the bathroom or something?
ねえ、これとこれどっちが良さそう？
They both seem like a good match for you.
こういう時にそういうお世辞は無意味よ。
Okay, fine. Right is better.
こっちはちょっと重たい感じがしない？
She says in an annoyed tone, "Oh, look at someone longingly at the one at the other hand. Not that one, the other one.
だって右でしょ？
I meant you're right." Her gaze shifts to the other hand. Wow! What do you want from me? The same conversation is repeated multiple times until we eventually leave without buying anything, only for the same thing to happen all over again in the next store. My memory is a blank from the fifth store on. So this is what Kira meant when he pontificated that shopping with women is his own separate layer of hell. With three sisters, I'm surprised he hasn't lost his mind by now. You don't care about brand names? It would certainly help narrow things down.
ブランド物？あまり趣味じゃないわね。ロゴの主張がさりげないものだったらいいけど。
That explains why everything she looked at so far has been the type of stuff you see most people walking around the city. Is she actually more modest than I thought? Haha, no. Definitely not. Nope.
どうしたの？
Everything you picked out has been pretty plain.
地味じゃないから。こういうのは大人っぽいというのよ。
Otanappoi. Sure. You prefer a more dignified look?
フリルとかリボンは仕事でつけてるから。プライベートくらいは違う格好をしたいわ。それに普段も似たようなファッションだとバレやすいでしょ？
That makes sense.
あ、こっちにも棚がある。
I understand where you're coming from, bud. Why that one? The t-shirt she's holding up is ripped in several places and covered in pictures of skull and chains. It's punk, incredibly so. It doesn't seem to match any of the clothes you picked so far.
最近はそういうものよ。グランジとか聞いたことあるでしょ？
What you got? Haagen-Dazs ice cream called Bourbon Perlin Pecan. Bourbon taste. Most alcohol you had this year. Ice cream is always good. I'm surprised you can. Well, you are in the West Coast. It's like November, so it's freezing. But yesterday, in North Carolina, it was like 84 degrees. I'm like, holy crap. Is it really November? It's so hot. She says nonchalantly. It's not really what I call it. But she seems to like it, so better to keep that to myself. Still, no matter how she might try to justify her choices, it seems almost retaliatory towards her idol position.
ねえ、これはどう？
Yep, very ethnic.
でしょでしょ？
I have a feeling she very much misinterpreted that. Well, I wasn't lying. She looked like someone fresh off the boat from India.
よし。
It's like we're living on two different realities. She then returns the article of clothing to the shelf. I guess she's not buying it after all. She's like window shopping, dude. That's the best shopping. No money spent. We end up walking around for hours without buying anything. When I think of all the time and energy wasted with nothing to show for it, it makes me wonder why girls seems to get so excited about shopping. I mean, it's not completely worthless, right? Maybe it's more about the hunt and less about the results.
何をぼんやりしてるの？休憩にはまだ早いわよ。
What? But I...
さっきのは偵察。本番はこれからよ。
What the hell? With that, we begin a second loop. Is this what Akira referred to as the bottomless swamp of despair? Now, faced with the prospect of actually making a purchase, she's taking her time like I never thought possible. Oh god. Her thinking hard voice hasn't changed. She seems to be taking longer to consider things. Although it's giving me a glimpse into her shopping methods. I noticed that if you find anything over 10,000 yen, you immediately put it back. I like that. She's cheap. I wouldn't even call that cheap, bro. $100 is $100. That's a lot.
万札を出すのは勇気がいるのよ。
I had no idea you felt that way. Makes it sound stingy rather than relatable. Bro, what? So what you mean? I would not spend more than $100 on clothing. Except for shoes. That's the exception. But, I mean, sweats, pants, man, they be like $50. And I'm like, I don't know. I need it to be like 20. Even shirts, I want less than 20.
うちは人数多いから一人頭だとギャラも少なくなるのよ。
That makes sense. That's suppressing reality behind the glitz and glamour of showbiz. So, now that you left, damn, she broke. No, I guess that means she doesn't get paid more. How about this one? I know you had your eye on it, and it's less than 10,000 yen.
そうね。そうね。出ましょうか。
Huh? Wait, Sayako. You didn't like it?
そうじゃないわ。
Then what?
大きな買い物をするときはね、たとえそのつもりで来たときでも一旦売り場を離れるのよ。
Oh, is she gonna negotiate? What's that called? Haggle?
それでもう一度考えるの。本当に必要なものかって。
Oh, that's a smart thing to do. You know, another good advice is if you really want something and you find it in the internet, you wait 1 week. If it's still on your mind, purchase it. If it's not, then it's just temptation, right? That way you don't just what's that called? It's a word for it. Not blind buy, but hassle, not hassle. Fuck, I don't remember the word. That way you just don't buy it instantly and regret it later. But that she puts her hands in her chest and closes her eyes. Impulse, yeah, impulse buy. That's what it's called. She has surprisingly normal view on spending money.
落ち着いた。よし、やっぱり買うわ。
We finally got an okay. I guess that's a sign she's ready to flash her cash. I think Sayako is the perfect girl, right? I mean, she's normal, dude. You don't know how hard that is in a visual novel. All these girls are very eccentric, but that's what you want, right? You want to keep things interesting. But sometimes, right? Sometimes you want normal. And that's what Sayako is. She's like the most normal character we've seen in a long time in a visual novel. She's also very enjoyable to talk with. And she's good with her money. I think that's a really good trait. But that would mean the Indian piece from earlier is still in the running, right? When we return... Oh, fuck! Yeah. When we return to the store, however, the item she'd been agonizing over is no longer there. It's gone?
まあいいわ。向こうのお店にも似たようなものがあったし。
It might have another one in the back. I can go ask.
いいの。縁がなかったのよ。無理して買うものでもなかったし。
Dang, if it wasn't meant to be, it wasn't meant to be.
ほら、こっちの方が色合いとか鮮やかだし。
I guess so. She doesn't sound happy about it. In fact, her attitude just comes off as stubbornness.
違って見えるのは光の加減よ。あっちのお店の方が照明は明るかったから、その分を差し引かないと。
The actual item in question has already been sold. In other words, there's no way to compare them. But more than that, can't help but hear a sadness in her voice as she desperately tries to convince herself this one is better. If she really believes it, then why not just buy it? Is she dragging her feet because I'm here?
何よ。
Yes.
何か文句言いたそうな顔してるわ。
It's one thing to talk about price dictating what you buy, but I'm feeling the regret she's dealing with right now has nothing to do with money. It's just how I feel, of course. The other store was pretty dark. I glanced away, my voice somewhat brusque, but she sounds a little less gloomy than before.
そうだったかしら。
I'm very right.
そう。
She cocks her head to the side. The expression on her face is surprisingly calm. You want to go see for yourself?
まあいいわ。無理して買うものでもないし。
I heave a huge sigh of relief, internally of course. I know I didn't have to do any of that, but she seems to be in a much better mood.
あ、そうだ。あれを忘れるところだった。
Damn, yo, fucking Toya. That's a very fucking good skill to do. So, I know a lot of guys that's married. They tell me about their married lives. One thing for sure, your life is over. That's 100%. Like almost all the married guys I talk to, you're not in charge, she's in charge. You think you're in charge, but really she's in charge. So, Sayako's in charge, obviously. We're just following along on the ride. When she's sad, we support. This man support. I told you when we did the Yuki route. I told you Toya's the perfect boyfriend. He's just a spineless coward. Alright? He couldn't touch Yuki. And now Yuki and him had they're falling apart. But when it comes to the other girls, he's in there. He's good. He's smooth. But she goes inside a different store. When she comes back out, she got it. The return of the Indian garment. Are we done shopping?
ええ。当初の目的は達成したから。
She then whips out one of her purchases.
これ。
It's a t-shirt from earlier. Her sense of style is pretty avant-garde. But she doesn't usually wear stuff like this. At least not that I've seen. Where do you plan on wearing this?
ああ、これ着ないわよ。
You just bought it to take up space in your dresser?
タンスじゃないわ。うちクローゼットだから。
You can do what you want with your money, but if you weren't planning on wearing it, why buy it?
まあね。クローゼットの中にいろんな服があると楽しいでしょ?
You know, I don't know if you can see, but she's not wrong. It is pretty fun looking at it. I guess so. It's like a sense of pride, in my opinion. For me, I like collecting rare stuff. Like, even though I don't use it, I have a sense of pride of ownership over it. And I do like looking at it. Obviously, I keep this seal as well. Like through a glass case or something. I nod vaguely. I understand, aside from the part about never wearing it. Her eyes are half shut against the wind blowing in our direction. However, a sense of hint of sadness in her gaze.
アイドルやってるとね、プライベートでもそのイメージを損ねるわけにはいかないから。
I guess so.
アイドルはジャージに B さんとかヒップハンガーのホットパンツにケバいメイクなんて嫌でしょ?
Yeah, well, that's a good point.
だからせめてクローゼットの中くらいはね。そのせいで極端に走り
Oh,
が
that's
ちで
why
は
she got it. Okay, that makes more sense. Yeah. I understand a little better now.
私の趣味だと思った?
Well, a little. She act like this because she's an idol, huh? I can't believe I didn't pick up on it despite having an idol for a girlfriend. Honestly, I'm probably unaware of a lot of things Yuki has to deal with as well, on a day-to-day basis. Do you want to find a cafe somewhere and sit down for a bit? A look of surprise crossed her face. What's that reaction for? Don't tell me she was planning on going for a third round.
トウヤくん、疲れたの?
Yes, standing around with no particular goal in sight has taken a toll on my back.
そうね。ごめんなさい。 朝からずっと振り回しっぱなしだものね。
She seems to have conveniently forgotten she only showed up at the crack of noon. Still, seeing her look so uncharacteristically sad gives me the strength to force out the last words I ever thought I'd hear from my mouth. Okay, let's take another lap or two around.
違う違う、行き先は一つよ。
Yeah? What's that?
休む前にもうちょっとだけ付き合ってくれる？せっかくだから。
Had no objection to that from the start.
ここよ。
We barely downtown before she comes to a halt. The CD store?
一人だと入りづらいのよ。
With a somewhat shy pout, she steps through the automatic doors. Oh! Yo, wow! You know, they barely showed the CD store. I think they did it like near the ending of the two routes. She slips away from me before I realize what's happening. Despite the shelves being below ice height, there's no sign of her anywhere. She said she didn't like coming here by herself, and yet she seems to have no problem doing just that. Oh, it's Rina music. Her CDs are spread out on the shelf, about knee height. Actually, blanketed would probably be more appropriate for a way to describe it. A promotional poster is prominently displayed on a nearby pillar, so it's obviously pushing her music. Having had absolutely no interest in the entertainment industry until now, I always overlook this kind of stuff. But when those around you are working hard to make it big, you become more aware of how many people are involved in promotion and sales. Still, this is pretty impressive, Rina. She's apparently one of the top sellers in the store, going to nearby posters. I suddenly spot a suspicious looking figure crouching in front of it. What are you doing down there, Sayako?
そうやくん？
She timidly turns to face me, and I notice she has a different CD case in her hands. I caught her in the act of swapping one of Rina's CDs with her own. Oh, wow! Wow! Okay. Well, more precisely, a Sakadako Club CD that was released while she was still a member. I don't think you're supposed to do that.
ただの反則活動よ。みんなやってることだわ。
Oh my god. Okay. Then turn the CD around so they're facing the same way, tempering the sales rankings, going a little far. It'll make the staff mad.
まるっきりの嘘じゃないわ。通算ならこっちの方が上なんだから。
You mean the CD that came out 6 months ago? We know only just released, so it's no surprise the club has higher sales. I take the CD from Sayako's hand.
あ、ちょっと何するの？
No. I'm confiscating this. Putting it back. Put Rina's CD back to the original spot, and then return Sayako's CD to the Sakadako Club section.
せめて表をこっち向きに。
Fine, fine. On my way back from putting a CD away, I passed a section with headphones lined up, the listening corner. However, it's monopolized by Rina's newest release since it just came out. The Sakadako Club is noticeably absent. There are countless CDs and single release every month. It's probably inevitable that with so many new artists nowadays, but still, the industry is not kind. Sayako glances over at the listening session but doesn't say anything. There we go. I carefully placed 2 copies of Sayaka's CD so that her smiling face is clearly visible. If doing this is a crime, then I'm happy to be seen as her accomplice.
どうやくん、あのさ。
She's all fidgety for some reason. What? That somewhat awkward part of her personality is also kind of creepy. No, weird.
正直に答えてくれる？
Okay.
私と尾形
Oh,
は
fuck.
どっちの方がいいと思う？
I can't lie. Rina. She's a better singer than you. If we're talking based on vocal talent alone, then it's Rina hands down. I just couldn't think of it. I never heard Sayako sing. I have a feeling that if I tell her the truth, it only makes her mad. How about I be as vague as possible? Everyone has their own personal taste, right?
何申し訳なさそうな顔してるのよ。
Huh? But...
歌のことを聞いてるんじゃないわよ。
Oh!
れはそれでムカつく。
What the fuck? We're at the CD store. What do you think I'm gonna assume? She knows she doesn't stand a chance. What are we talking about?
ルックス。
Ah, shit. Well, I think you're more my type, Sayako. If I want to be honest, I'm sorry, Rina, but Sayako is more my type. It might be because I am a little bit biased, because it's really fun talking to Sayako. It was kind of fun talking to Rina too, but I think it's more fun talking to Sayako. And that kind of, you know, it's hard to judge a character just on looks alone, so you have to add personality. Looks. My brain immediately shot short circuits. I know what she's asking, but I immediately shy away from the information I need to form an answer. What on earth does she want me to say? She clearly wants to know which of them is prettier. She follows the direction of my stunned gaze, with her eyes widen in shock as she jumps to the wrong conclusion.
あ、これ見ちゃダメ。
What? She suddenly begins flailing her arms around in a weird kind of dance. It's like she's trying to cover up one of Rina's posters.
こういうのは奇跡の一枚なんだから、これと比べるのは断固拒否。
Oh, right.
記憶からも消して。
What? Okay, it's a race.
それで答えの方はどうかな。
Isn't her asking in and of herself going against everything she stands for? Idol should be overflowing with confidence, right? It would be shock to her fans if they realize how low her self-esteem is. I feel like it's a matter of personal taste. Same out the same general answer from earlier.
同じくらいって答えもありなんだけど。
Possibly sensing my wavering allegiance, she tries to give me a now. Oh right, maybe about the same? You look pretty different, so it's hard to compare. She falls silent. You brought this on yourself.
ちょっとちょっと。もしかしてあれって如月さよ子じゃない？
Oh!
え、嘘本物？なんでこんなところにいるの？
Exchange glances at a sudden sound from some very excited strangers.
気づかれたわ。
Yeah, I wasn't expecting that.
ちょっとそれは失礼じゃない？
I didn't mean it like that. I grab Sayako a hand and we make a break for it. Oh, fuck! Damn! I like Sayako more. I'm sorry, Rina. But come on, bro. This girl, she's amazing. Hey! It might be, I was going to say her breasts, but honestly, it's really everything. On the way out, I see a poster from the corner of my eye with a very familiar face on it. That explains it. It shows Sayako wearing a pleated skirt. Yeah. Pant, pant, pant. There's no way they chased us this far. Oops, sorry. I let go of her hand, which I've been holding this whole time. I guess I was holding her a little too tightly. She immediately draws her hands back against her chest. I can see tears gathering at the corner of her eyes. Sorry, did I hurt you? She shakes her head frantically, but
ちょっとびっくりしただけだから。それと急に走り出したから。それで衝撃が。
she dabs at her eyes with a handkerchief. When she finishes, her voice sounds less shaky, though she refuses to look me in the eyes.
帰る。用事も済んだし、嫌な予感がするから。
Yeah, those girls don't seem like the type to take no for an answer.
今日はありがとう。楽しかった。また連絡するから。
She seems to cower away from me as she turns to the direction of the station. She quickly picks up her pace, pushing past the crowd of people coming and going. Why is she suddenly in such a hurry? Just then I notice it. I slowly look down at the palm of my hands. Grabbing her hand was the spur of a moment decision. Oh, I can still feel the warmth from her skin lingering on mine. You can't help. Her story feels very long compared to the other girls. You can't help if she's the main character. That's what I've been saying the first time. It's not just her story being long, it's her theme song. Her theme songs oozes main character vibes, at least to me. And yeah, she get way more screen time. Her story is really long. I think she gets special treatment because when they remade the PS2 version, they probably, because all the other routes is already made. They're like, we could put in one more route, and then they just like put all their attention on making that route, and they made it perfect. They learned all the mistakes from the other route, right? And they were like, okay, let's use what we learned when writing the story. Let's make the best route ever and the best character ever. There's nowhere to share body heat when holding hands with someone, but for some reason, the realization leaves me feeling incredibly vulnerable. Even now, I'm still a little rattled. Until now, did I really think Sayako was some kind of cold-blooded animal? I chuckled to myself, standing alone in the middle of the city. Was that until this moment I never seen her as a woman? If that's the case, then what happens now? I doubt I'll find an answer anytime soon. I buried that question somewhere in the crowd of people before heading towards the station. The 14. Oh yeah, her route is really long, dude. We're not even halfway done. Let me see. But with that said, it is getting late. It's midnight. So we're just calling in for today. We'll continue more Sayako route later. With that, appreciate what I stopped by. It's been cool. We'll play more Sayako later. Later, bye. They should put Sayako right here. Because it's a PS2 remake. Sayako should be the third girl at least, right? I think that would be fair. They should put Sayako right there. Somewhere in this cover. She really does ooze this main character vibes. Especially compared to Yuki and Rina. Rina doesn't scream main character. She felt very side character to me. Like a afterthought. Yuki main story. She felt like a main character kind of, but I'll be honest. I just remember talking to other girls in Yuki route. Rather than Yuki herself. We barely had a lot of Yuki scenes. Besides the Santa one. Still, that's the most memorable one for me. But Sayako, on the other hand, I feel like we spent a lot longer. She has a lot more events, more conversations, and her events is a lot longer compared to the other girls as well. And her main, it's really her character theme as well. It just screams main character towards me because it has like very powerful melody. Is that the right word I want to use? I don't know. It sounds like she's the main character. Anyway, appreciate when I stopped by. It's been cool. We'll play more later. Later, bye.